Welcome back, you beautiful people. We are Gemma and Campbell, and this week we have just found the most unique wild swimming spot in Wales.
I think that's it, just come into view. Wow, that is beautiful. After touching back down into the UK, last week we began our big Wales road trip along the stunning southern coast, on the hunt for the most beautiful views and the best waterfalls in this part of Wales. The amount of spray coming off of the waterfall is crazy. I feel like we're back in Bali again. You join us this week as we reach the Gower, a beautiful little hidden gem in southern Wales with breathtaking beaches and a stunning few places that are perfect for a cold water duke. If you're new around here and want to see more van life adventures, then hit subscribe and join the gang. But for now, let's check back in as we continue our big Welsh road trip.
Thanks. We have a lot of cobwebs in the corner of the van.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
We get into the Halloween spirit.
Well, we did see, I don't know where he's gone now, a huge spider in here, like the other night.
Disappeared. I do think we could do with a little bit of a dusting, to be honest. Especially when the sun's hitting the dashboard. Look at that! Whatever you guys prayed for last week has worked. The sun is shining for us.
It's only taken it to 5:20. It's possibly going to set in about half an hour.
Yeah.
But we have sun, so we are grateful for that, and we're going to make the most of it. Well, I say make the most of it, we're going to drive and possibly curse it, because we're possibly going to be driving into it, but it's okay.
So yeah, since we last spoke to you guys, we've basically been parked up at this bit just outside of Swansea. There's this kind of a big, I guess, dirt patch right beside a river that we just parked here overnight. Really peaceful, really calm. It's kind of weird because it sits at the end of a dead-end road and a cycle path goes past it, so I'm not entirely sure what it was actually meant for. We're about to head on from here now though, because we need to go and get some water somewhere. And then the plan is just try and find somewhere else to park up overnight tonight, because we don't want to be overstaying our welcome here, obviously.
We're making our way over to the Gower Peninsula now, which is right on the west coast of Wales, and it's looking like the sun is going to hold out for us this weekend. So we're hoping to get lots of wild swimming done, go to the beaches around there, and just have like a really nice weekend exploring Wales.
This part of Wales is so cute. It's like a proper ancient forest. We've just driven through its tiny little windy country lanes, and it feels like we're in the middle of nowhere. I was saying to Gemma, it feels like we're kind of up in the north of Scotland or in the Braemar region, where it's just like these tiny little sleepy towns that you're driving through. But you're only, what, half an hour, 20 minutes maybe even from Swansea. Here we are, right, Coed E Park. I am definitely going to be working on my Welsh for the next couple of days. Look, is that right there? Canol fan drefta day.
It looks very difficult.
So it's the car parking for the Heritage Centre, according to Park for Night, £12 a night, and it has overnight showers that you can actually use, but you need to pay £1 for a token. I'm going to go and check out, see if I can find out where we're supposed to be parking up. Oh, is that it there? This seems like the place. Now we just need to go and find where the water is. Yeah, we're thinking about it. Alright, I can tell for shop then. That explains why it's so muddy then. I was like, what's been happening here? So the guy there was just confirming what my worry was when I took a wander over to the river. This apparently flooded last night. So you can actually just hear it right there. I was like, oh, that's quite peaceful. But then when it went over to the toilet block, you can actually see the river, and there's a barricade holding it back from this car park. I know there's been a lot of rain recently, it's like an excessive amount of rain. But I'm hoping it's clear skies just now, so hopefully that means that as long as it doesn't rain anymore, then we should be okay for tonight. But maybe I should point the van in a way that we can make a fast escape if we need to.
What? Oh Jesus. Wow.
There's
I guess
a pretty
that's
full river.
supposed to be a road. Oh well, at least the fence keeps it out.
I don't think that fence would keep it out.
Nah.
Can I also just point out, in last week's video, I introduced this fleece. Whose fleece is that supposed to be? From whom to whom?
Do we share everything?
It's my birthday fleece that this one got me last week, and it's lasted 4 days before she's commandeered it. It is actually freezing.
It is.
Like, my hands are frozen. I feel like this is going to be our first experience of van life in winter this year. So just before we settle in and get cozy for the night, I just wanted to chat to you guys about a service that has actually been helping us out a lot lately. If you're living in the van like us, or you're just the kind of person that loves to get out and about and enjoy the outdoors, I'm sure you can relate to the fact that this time of year is becoming a lot harder to actually get out and do that kind of thing. Between the rain, the cold, the extra short days and the longer and longer nights, we find that van life in winter really actually starts to take its toll on our mental health around this time of year. Luckily, however, this year we've found something that will hopefully help us out through winter in the van, and that is the paid partner of today's video, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy service, connecting you with experienced and credentialed therapists from all over the world. It is the perfect place to turn to this winter if you feel like you might just need a little bit of extra help getting through, or just want somebody to talk to about any issues that you've got going on in your life right now. To get started, all you need to do is answer a few short questions, and BetterHelp will match you with a therapist that they believe is the perfect fit for you. And if that turns out not to be the case, you can change therapists at any time for no additional fee. You can then communicate with your therapist via text, voicemail, video call at any place that you want to do, such as in your home on wheels, out and about where you're doing a park walk, or just in your nice cozy home by the fireplace with a cup of tea. You can do these chats at any place where you feel the most comfortable. If you're ready to begin your own therapy journey, I'll put a little link down below. You'll get 10% off, and I'll also put a QR code if you're watching it on the TV. You can scan it right here, check it out yourself, and we wish you all the best on your own therapy journey. I'll try both, yeah.
There is no set, so I always suggest trying the dry one first. No, tasting the sweet one first will make the dry one taste right. Do you want to try?
Yes, please, yeah. That would be nice. Thank
More
you.
generous portion, yeah, sorry.
Cute.
It's so cute. Perfect.
Alright, cheers.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night. You wanna hold up what we've got?
So, you're just trying to distract me, so I put my foot in another puddle. So we have just got some,
Local cider.
a generous half pint of local cider.
Yeah, we went in to buy our overnight parking tickets and just got chatting to the guy who's lovely, absolutely lovely, telling us all about the local region, and he said, do you want to try some local cider? And my answer was, of course I do.
And it was lovely. So
It was lovely.
Got some.
Got a wee pint. Aha!
I am excited about this.
What have we got?
Well, who remembers Scribble?
Who remembers Scribble? Let us know down below. Who remembers Scribble?
So we decided not to let ourselves get into that situation where we didn't have a board game. We do actually have internet tonight, but again, we're still trying to keep our promise to ourselves, I guess, of making time for date nights even when we're really busy. So we went and got this little kind of mobile, I guess.
Mobopoly.
Mobopoly, yeah, a little travel-sized Monopoly. Not entirely sure we can play it with two people. I'm gonna check the instructions, but I feel like we could make it work.
Look at that. Isn't that just cute?
I've not played Monopoly for ages, by the way. I feel like I need to recap myself to make sure I win.
It's just Monopoly but tiny. Right, where do you want to go?
I like the dog.
I might go the cat in.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Okay. Oh, who's going to be the banker?
The main problem we're going to have here is just knocking the table. Right, here we go, 18.
Did you drop one on the floor?
I picked up. 13.
Okay, not bad.
9, 10.
Right, Mr. Banker.
I might be a banker, but I'm least not a
Admin assistant.
admin assistant.
That's me.
With a W. Right, well, it's official. The heating is going on the 14th of October 2023. Let's see if it works. Oh, it did. You really shouldn't sound so surprised when something in my van actually works. Well, thankfully it does seem that the river didn't burst its banks and carry us off into the sea, so that's a win. So what did you tell me you were feeling this morning after last night's Monopoly game?
I was a bit traumatised. I was in this vicious circle of bankruptcy, and I just feel that I need to do everything to work and make money today. It was awful, wasn't it? I just couldn't get it, and you were like, no, we need to keep playing, you're not bankrupt yet. I had to sell everything I owned. I tried to unmortgage something, instantly had to mortgage again, just kept going to jail, kept landing on income tax, kept landing on this one's hotels.
Yeah, it was quite a fun game, to be honest. But I can actually see why we all have anxiety now, because we were playing that as children, and that is pretty full on.
All of a sudden I'm thinking of the wedding I have to pay for, Christmas presents.
No long lies for us.
I know,
We need to get up and
straight
grab.
out of bed this morning, right, okay. What do I need to do? Where's my to-do list?
So just like a 20-minute walk from the car park that we slept in. There's apparently a place called Three Cliffs Bay, which I believe is the beach that our campsite for tomorrow night is going to be overlooking. It's a really lovely little walk though. It takes you through this kind of wooded area along the side of the river, and it's actually really peaceful. It's lovely. We even spotted our first castle in Wales. Up there, baby.
Well spotted.
Woohoo! So the campsite that we're staying on is somewhere up on top of that hill, and the guy we were chatting to last night just said that this is the easiest way to actually get to the beach is from that car park, because if you're going from the campsite you need to go down the cliffs, basically because the campsite sits up on top of the cliffs. Okay, we've hit a roadblock. There's stepping stones, we can always go across them. You've got it, big step. Oh!
Ready?
Go!
Let go.
Well done. I think I'm just going to jump it. There, across to there. What do we think? Easy peasy. Wow, that is beautiful. Huge big stretch of sand. The tide must be like so far out as well. It's massive.
Wow.
It's really beautiful, isn't
It
it?
was really, really beautiful. To think that the tide would come in this much.
I know.
It is a very large tide, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, so we want to get over to there. There's apparently a wee cave you can see. That's the Three Cliffs there. But what's the situation?
So the thing is there's just so much water and we're not wearing welly boots. I'm kind of like trying to identify the best way that we can go that will keep our feet dry, but we can get over there. Potentially crossing here where it's like low water. I think this way might be the best way to try first. And if that doesn't work, we've got plan B. Oh, so slippy. That looks like the mud bath. This is proper clay.
That's cool.
What a wee spot. I love that.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to go into the cave. It looks like there's a puddle in front of it.
Look at that view. That is gonna be worth it. That was a pretty sketchy road, I feel. Like very, very narrow, winding, busy. Hardly any passing places to get here, but we've made it.
Yeah.
Even that was like
Holy crap,
somewhere.
look at
Oh wow.
this.
Oh, can we fit? Oh.
But as long as there's no one else coming, these roads are wild.
And it would appear that Ellie has picked up an extra bit of decoration.
I think we got that off a hedge or something.
Would you look at that? We get present. That might come in handy for some of our decors, eh?
Bottle rope 2.0. Yeah?
Who remembers that? That was some trip, wasn't it? Apparently there's a campsite here with like a large car parking area that you can park up to go and visit the spot that we're going to next. The sun's still shining. That unfortunately doesn't mean that the water's going to be warm, but we're going to get back in for our first little wild swim in what feels like ages. I don't think we've been in the water since...
A cold swim.
Cold one since Ireland.
Now we've come to a place called Broughton Bay, which sits just on the northwest coast, I believe, of the Gower Peninsula. And I've seen pictures online of this stunning rock pool that is apparently accessible at low tide. We're going to go and try and see if we can get to it. Go for our first cold water duck in a good few months.
I'm sure in 10 minutes time I'll be wanting to relive this moment, so I'm just trying to appreciate every bit of heat that's in my body right now. It's not gonna last.
Alright, I thought it was going to be a super simple walk to get to this rock pool. We went the completely wrong way. I think, see, we just went out and turned right through the caravan park, but it was literally right there. We walked in like the opposite direction completely.
Oh, I feel like I did suggest that.
Nah, I don't remember you suggesting that. I think that's it, just come into view. It is typical, it's on this side of the cliff though, because it is like mega windy. So windy, and the wind is like bitter. I think if you do want to come here, I'd maybe say midday for the clearest looking water, and that is going to be our natural bath for today. But it looks pretty cool. Problem is just how do we get down to it? I'll toss this as well. Big jump.
Ready?
Yeah, go. Woo! High five. Yeah, I think it's just literally not had sea come into it for a while, and it is looking murky. That's like a Turkish mud bath.
I know. It literally does, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so
Oh, it took so long to get here.
We've been walking now for 45 minutes. The drive was about 35 minutes of hell down those roads.
I don't know, man.
The water doesn't feel that cold.
I know. I just can't see the bottom, so I don't know if I can jump in. Yeah, the tide's coming in rapid, and I think either we brave this way or we need to go all the way back up that cliff. And I came here for a swim, not a climb.
Yeah, that is so deep.
Oh, it's not. If you come this way, Gemma, do it. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Ah, quick! Oh, that's deep. Oh my god. Stay away from the rocks. Oh my god. This is a disaster. I know, but we just need to keep going or you're gonna get more wet. I can see the end. It's right there. Oh, that's a big wave. I'll come back for you.
Do you know why I'm really annoyed right now?
Why is that?
It's because I was like, I should take my trousers off because they're possibly going to get wet. And then when you went, I was like, okay, I don't have time, I just need to go for it. And now I am literally soaked all the way up.
Soggy.
Very soggy. But can we just park here?
No, because the tide's gonna come in.
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
3, 2, 1. Three-and-a-half-minute world swim. Look at that.
Next thing you head in is like a pancake.
There's something so exciting about checking into a campsite. I'm looking forward to the luxury I'm about to experience.
Especially at this campsite. If it still has what my memory tells me it does, we're going to be in for a treat.
Oh, that's good. We got a wee welcome pack and everything
I
coming
just
in
love
here.
that. It's just such a wee touch, like bag of fudge,
A couple of wee
like,
bits.
yeah, bin
We got a
bag.
firewood bag as well. We're thinking later on we're going to do some work, but later on it's supposed to be a nice night. Fire pit, rugby outside, perfect night.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is far from the cheapest campsite we've ever actually stayed at, but it just means that we can actually charge up our batteries a little bit and empty the toilet before we're going to a show on Tuesday at the NEC in Birmingham.
Should we have a look at what we've got in our wee goodie bag? We've got some cottage cream fudge, we've got a bin bag, and we bought the fire starter kit, which comes with fire lighters, matches, and a big bag of wood. And then we also got the tote bag.
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a full tour of the campsite in a wee second, but yeah, the reason why we wanted to come back here so much was basically we came here 6 years ago in a tent when we were touring around, still in a tent and my wee Corsa, and it was quite funny actually. It started torrentially raining last time we were here, and we set up a little like tarpaulin over between the tent and the car, and it was just such a cozy little vibe. But that time we were still working full time in London, and I remember Gemma was saying that we went to a local pub, sat and worked on our laptops there, and said, "This is a bit of me." You know, working on my laptop, working online, being able to do this full time. And here we are.
6 years ago we were...
6 years later, we made it.
We've done it. And it's just like, it's proper round circle moment of like, I just feel so appreciative. It like really reminds me, we were even just talking today about Christmas decorations and how it's like, it feels really early that people were going Christmas shopping. But actually, again, when we were working full time living in London, we were laughing at how we actually put our Christmas tree up at the start of November, because that was the only weekend that we were free together, where like shifts weren't clashing and things weren't happening. And I remember just back then wanting so much that we just like would have more time together one day, like not be crossing paths, and here we are. I get to spend 24/7 of my life with you.
And I don't want to say this as if like we're bragging. I feel like I'm kind of bragging right now, but it's not that. It's about 6 years later, we worked very hard and now we're in this position. So
Yeah.
you can do
Work
it too.
for what you want.
Exactly. It takes a long time, but it's so worth it once you get there.
And it is scary. There's lots of scary moments,
Yep.
but it's worth it.
You know what's also scary?
What?
Rock, paper, scissors for who gets to do the toilet.
I mean, I'm Look at this.
That doesn't exempt you. Come on.
You want poo splodges on that?
Rock, paper, scissors. No, we did it on
No,
that. You didn't shoot.
I
No, that's cheap. You need to say it as well. We're doing it on shoot or we're doing it on scissors? Again, rock, paper, scissors.
No, I knew you were going to say that! No!
Best of 3 now. Come on, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah, you cheated.
Why? I feel wrong. I feel like
Fine, I'll go and do it. This is going to take all day. So here we've got like the full toilet block where they said that they've got an outdoor shower. I guess if you just come up from the beach, if you've got a dog or whatever, you can shower off there. Inside they've got a full toilet block. It's actually got underfloor heating. I think it was just installed last time we came here and they've still got it, which is like a big thing, especially last time we were staying in a tent and it was so cold. That was a big plus. So each of the pitches comes with its own like kind of picnic bench as well and a little fire pit for us to use later on, so we don't need to try and dirty our own. But the main reason why you want to come to this campsite, so it's just over there. It is that view. How about that? You can book a bunch of sites right on the edge of the cliff, so you would have that to wake up to in the morning. Unfortunately, I think we booked too late, but we can still kind of see it from our pitch. Ellie's just over there, and that view is just incredible. Right, well, here's a side to van life that I bet you never thought about. I'm out here, 1 AM, freezing cold, mopping up pee out the bottom of my toilet because it overflowed. I know what you're thinking, I just emptied it, but it's because I emptied my pee bottles into the toilet after emptying it, didn't calculate the proper volume, and now it's overflowed. Oh my god. Van life is not glamorous, don't let anyone tell you that it is. How does this keep happening, man? I don't understand.
I feel like why does this keep happening is becoming a common phrase, isn't it?
I know.
You even just said it this morning when you dropped an egg on the floor. Why do I keep making a mess?
Right, if you can grab us out the smart charger, I think it's under that seat for us under the bed. So I just realised that in order to use our smart charger that we usually jump our battery with, I need a 3-pin plug to plug into, such as a generator. Don't really want to be running a generator in a campsite, so I think I'm going to need to make the embarrassing phone call to reception and ask them to come and jumpstart Ellie. Hi there, good morning. I'm on pitch C01, but my van battery's dead. I was wondering if I could get some help jumping it, please.
Campbell?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hiya.
I'll get Nick to drop it down.
Brilliant, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, bye. They are all very friendly here, so I don't think they mind too much. I guess while we wait for that, I'll show you a little bit of interior design that we did whilst we were here. Brand new rug, baby. Just for reference, I'll also show you the colour of the old rug, and I think you'll understand immediately why we had to replace it. Old rug, new rug. Yeah, it was a bit minging. Heroes arrived.
Something like that, something like that. So, right, so, we're going to do neutral first. Neutral first. No worries, no worries. Happy travels, good luck to you, man. See you later.